Hi guys, I'm Mike with ECS, and today we're going to go over our BMW X5 on-car spring compressing tool. We developed the lift kits for these, and we discovered it's really hard to compress the rear springs enough without, being super sketchy. So we came up with this tool to compress them on the car. It's also a great option if you're doing control arms or ball joints or any other rear suspension parts. So we're going to go over how you use this and why we did it. For this Schwaben on-car spring compressing tool, we have a lower retainer here. This is what goes between the coils of the spring and a jam nut. And then there's an upper cup for inside the car, 2 thrust washers to spread the load out, and a big barrel nut here. And this is what you're actually going to use to compress the spring. We have a nice note on here telling you to lubricate the threads, because that is important. And we'll do a little on-car demo so you can see what I mean. All right, once we've removed the interior panels and gained access to the upper spring perches, we're going to drill a small hole in the upper plastic perch. That way we can slide the threaded rod down through that hole. I recommend a step bit. It's nice to keep centered. We've already drilled the hole here because this already has a lift kit on it. Then we're going to take our spring compressing tool, lubricate the threads, and remove the coil retainer portion. So we're going to drop this in from the top like so, within a couple threads through here, and put this on through the wheel well. So now that we have the threaded rod poking through here, we're going to install this coil retainer. You want to pay attention to the direction of the step because that matters for your spring. So we're going to pull this up, thread the rod through it, then once you have enough threads on the bottom for the jam nut, we're going to thread that on. We're going to take a 17 box wrench here and cinch it tight. Then we're going to spin it so that it's as far down on the spring as we can, like so. All right, so then we're just going to take a 19 and tighten this barrel nut, compressing the spring up against the body of the car, getting it out of the way so you can do suspension components or the lift kit that we have on this. So as you can see, the spring is compressed and retained up against the body. We specifically designed this around our lift kits so you can safely install these pucks. But it also frees up all the load on the rear suspension if you have to do control arms or ball joints or any other high wear items on these cars. This works for E70 and E53, and it's a really nice tool to save your fingers.